Guys, 2026 is set to give us an amazing lineup of Korean dramas to add to our watch list throughout the year. With top star, gripping webtoon adaptation, and award-winning stories coming to our screen, there is definitely something for everyone. So get ready, strap in, because here are the 10 Korean dramas to look forward to in 2026. Starting the lineup is an MBC romance mystery drama, In Your Brilliant Season. This series follows the story of a talented animator whose whole world gets turned upside down after he loses both his hearing and memory in a tragic accident. Although cheerful and lively, our male lead hides a mysterious past he can no longer recall. Opposite him is our female lead, a skilled head designer and the eldest of 3 sisters, who becomes his anchor and source of hope, learning to trust each other when fate brings them together. Starring Chae Jung-hyuk and Lee Sung-kyung in the lead roles, this series is scheduled to premiere on the month of February, airing every Friday and Saturdays, with only just 12 episodes on MBC, and will also be available for streaming on Wave. Up next is TVN's highly anticipated fantasy romance drama, Men of the Harem. Based on a popular web novel of the same name, Men of the Harem follows the story of our female lead, a woman who suddenly finds herself in the role of an empress after the shocking assassination of her father. Determined to protect her crown, our female lead decides to establish her very own harem of 5 male concubines from different walks of life, each with their own secrets, ambitions, and hidden motives. Starring Baesuzy, Lee Soo-hook, Shin Sung-ho, Kim Dan-el, and Yoo Jung-hoo in the lead roles. Following that is a mystery-thrilling drama, Siren. Starring Park Min-young and Lee Ha-jun as our main leads, this series follows the story of an insurance investigator who becomes entangled in a dangerous case after the mysterious death of a female teacher. However, while digging deep into the case, our male lead crosses paths with a woman rumored to be a serial killer with a suspicious string of mysterious deaths surrounding her. However, despite the haunting warning, our male lead finds himself falling in love with her while digging into her secret. Based on the remake of the hit 1999 Japanese series, Siren is set to air with only just 12 episodes, promising to keep us hooked with its chilling suspense and intoxicating romance. Moving on is a historical spy drama, 100 Days of Lies. Set in Gyeongseong during the Japanese occupation, this series follows the story of our female lead, a master pickpocket who gets recruited to the Korean independence movement to infiltrate the Japanese government under a false identity. Using her beauty, charm, and street smarts, our female lead takes on a false identity, risking her life for the cause of Korea's freedom. Starring Kim Yoo-jung and GOT7's Park Jin-young as our main leads. 100 Days of Lies explores themes of espionage, double identities, and dangerous liaisons in a tense historical setting. Also adding to the lineup is a heartwarming romance comedy drama, Dreaming of You. Starring Lee Hae-ri and Hwang In-yup in the lead roles, this series follows the story of our female lead, a veteran reporter who loses the spark she had in her youth in order to survive. Opposite her is our male lead, a film director who finally decides to pursue the passion he was forced to set aside during his teen years. However, as their paths cross along their different stage of life, through their 20s and into their 30s, both our main leads unexpectedly begin to influence each other in unexpected ways. If you're a fan of romance comedy dramas, scheduled to air with only just 12 episodes on ENA and Genie TV, Dreaming of You is one to definitely add to your 2026 watch list. Guys, we've got 5 more shows to go. If you like this list so far and haven't yet subscribed, you should do that right now. If you have done that, let's dive in. Up next is a comedy fantasy drama, Kitchen Soldier. Based on a webtoon of the same name, this series followed the story of our male lead, a new military recruit known as one of the best trainee in his unit. However, discriminated due to his poor family background, our male lead finds himself transferred to the army kitchen as an assistant military cook, where he discovers a mysterious game-like system that allows him to level up anytime he completes a quest, slowly transforming him from an ordinary soldier into a legendary chef within the base. Starring Park Ji-hoon as our male lead, this fantasy comedy drama is set to premiere with only just 12 episodes, promising a fresh take on army life, one where the kitchen is just as intense as the battlefield. Moving on is a dark, gripping thriller, Climax. This 10-episode series follows the story of an ambitious married couple who will do whatever it takes to rise to the very top of South Korea's financial and entertainment industry. However, what begins as a shared dream between them soon spirals into a dangerous rivalry, as our main leads find themselves willing to trample on anyone, even each other, in their climb to the top. Set against the high-stakes backdrop of politics, business, and the entertainment industry, Climax dives deep to explore just how far people will go when power and ambition consume them. We're also getting a TVN romance comedy drama with Our Universe, starring Bae In-hyuk and Ro Jong-lee in the lead roles. This series follows the story of both our main leads, who unexpectedly find themselves as co-guardians for their orphaned nephew. Initially, both our main lead clashes over their different parenting styles and daily life under one roof. However, as our main leads navigate the ups and downs of parenting and their vastly different personalities, an unexpected romance begins to bloom between them. Airing every Wednesday and Thursdays on TVN, Our Universe is set to premiere with only just 12 episodes and will likely be available for streaming on Netflix or Viki. Also adding to the lineup is a witty office romance drama, Let's Go to Work Tomorrow. Starring Seo In-guk and Park Ji-hyun in the lead roles, this series follows the story of our female lead, an ordinary office worker stuck in a career slump for more than 7 years. However, our female lead finds herself in a dilemma where she reluctantly chooses her prickly boss as the lesser evil to avoid someone much worse than him. However, what starts as a reluctant partnership between our main leads soon turn into a heartwarming and hilarious romance. Based on a webtoon of the same name, Let's Go to Work Tomorrow will tell a story of how both our main leads explore the ups and downs of office life, balancing career with sharp humor and a slow-burn romance. Moving on is a romance fantasy drama, Brave New World. This series follows the story of our female lead. Once a high-ranking royal concubine sentenced to death because of palace politics, our female lead finds herself transported to the modern world, possessing the body of a struggling actress. However, as our female lead learns to navigate modern life, she unexpectedly crosses path with our male lead, a ruthless chaebol with a sharp mind and a strong sense of control. However, their unexpected encounter leads to a classic enemies-to-lovers romance, comedic misunderstandings, and heated arguments. Starring Im Ji-yeon and Heo Nam-joon in the lead roles. Bonus mention, we are also getting a romance comedy drama with Me Tremble, starring Nam Ji-hyun and Kim Jae-young in the lead roles. This 12-episode series follows the story of our female lead, a woman raised in a conservative household, leaving life by strict personal rules while maintaining her virginity. However, our female lead's world is turned upside down when she meets our male lead, a confident and unconventional CEO of an adult product company. Airing with only just 12 episodes, Make Me Tremble is set to explore the complex relationship between our main leads as they get to challenge each other's beliefs while navigating the complexities of love, desire, and personal growth. And finally, also waiting for a release date is Knockoff.
제가 아는 그 김성준이 정말 동대문 주식 넘버 2 부회장이라고요?
Starring Kim Soo-hyun and Jo Bo-ah in the lead roles, Knockoff is set to take place in the backdrop of South Korea's IMF crisis, where we follow the story of an ordinary office worker whose life gets turned upside down when he loses everything he has while diving into the world of counterfeit goods. Like Kim Soo-hyun's life right now, Knockoff was supposed to air in 2025, but after his recent scandal, the series got pushed back indefinitely. Although scheduled to air with only just 9 episodes on Disney+, Knockoff is one of 2026 dramas you would definitely like to add to your watch list. Guys, that's not all, because 2026 still has more in store for us. If you want to find out more interesting K-dramas to add to your watch list, why don't you check out this video coming up next? Which upcoming Korean dramas are you looking forward to? Please let us know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.